Okay, here we are in Charade. I'm standing at the chart table. This straight in front of us here, we have our well, mid-berth, I suppose. It has a sheet. It is long enough to sleep a long person in. It has a lead cloth under there for if you don't want to fall out and you take the other cushion. It's quite comfortable. And we have the front bedroom up there. We have a few awards that Charade's won there over the years. Barometer and clock. And we're coming back to the best kitchen you'll ever find in a 35 footer. There's a fold down table this side for a dining room table. She folds out for that quarter berth so you can eat. There is enough room in there, it doesn't look like it there. And down here we have the engine controls and the rudder up and down. And the bathroom is behind that door there. I'll show you a bit later. And here we are coming into this kitchen that probably belongs to a 60 footer, I suppose. First of all, we have our fridge here with two eutectic plates in it. It's nice and cold. It hasn't been run since yesterday. Oh, it's only on 15 degrees, but only ran it for half an hour. Here we have Plastimo stove and oven. We have plenty of storage above. And here and there, and below we have our freezer, which I'm using today because I didn't run it very long, and it's nice and cold, and it after last night is sitting on 2 or 3 degrees. Okay, now we have a double bowl stainless steel sink, pressure water, washing up water, which I haven't finished yet. Pull the plug out, and this is all bench space, so it's great while you're underway. There's a knife and fork drawer there, and we're looking back, standing in the kitchen, out to the rear hatch. Okay, I'm standing in the kitchen looking back. There's the main entrance there. The toilet is behind those doors there, toilet, bathroom, and the tack room. That's the quarter berth hole back there. There's the chart table. Sorry, there's the stairs coming in. The motor's behind the stairs there, all insulated. Here we have the chart table, which lifts up, and there's plenty of storage under there. There's actually a drug running compartment under there if you wanted to. And there's a an IME VHF radio, which hooks into a new gear. You can read your GPS and speed off that. It's all hooked up. There's your switchboard. It operates well, works everything. We got other instruments down here. There's the solar panel. That's what they're putting in now. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm using a bit, so it's only putting 0.1 in. So with the residual charge, it's putting an amp in there, and I'm using about 0.8 sitting here. Of course, the stereo is on, and we have other storage here. And in here we have a SSB radio. There's an aerial up the back. We've never really got it working. We stuck our winches, and there's a 240 volt outlet there. It is all wired for 240. Under that seat there is all the batteries. I'll get under there. So we've got two relatively new, only about 18 months old main starter batteries, and we've got all the isolator switches over there, and we have a little start battery down there. It's marine. We've never had a real problem with any of that because it's been set up. Got an electrician set it all up for us pretty well, and it just sort of maintains itself. And down here we have, we got a little 27 meg when you want to race, and the thing goes out the hatch there when you want to talk, and also got a speaker which hook into that. EPIRB's current. There's storage in here for your charts. Won't open it now. Back here is the quarter berth. It's I've slept in there with my missus. A double, it's not too bad. And there's There's storage all the way down along there. And there's storage at the back there. The sails we chuck under here, under this quarter berth. It's got little hatches there so you don't feel so claustrophobic, but it's actually quite good when if the bow gets noisy, or vice versa, like it did here last night. The stern slopped up underneath the back because we copped it on the stern pretty bad last night. Yeah, not really. And here's the beautiful Tangalooma. A bit calmer now than she was last night. Okay, this is the head and bathroom. It's behind that door you saw before. Electric toilet, sink, a couple of cabinets there. The shower drains out onto the floor here, and you go through this room into our tack room or a storeroom. You could make this a quarter berth if you really wanted to, but we just use it for storage. Bit of light in there through some portholes, and there's an access bay to the engine just there, and an access bay to get into the steering up the back there. Plenty of storage up the back further in. Up there, if you can see. And the rudder's behind that panel that you just pull off there.